Hi, everybody. Oh, let me put this shit up. Okay. Um, it's Death Queen. Yes, I've been gone for several months. My hair is shorter, and I'm pregnant. Um, I'm exactly 25 days and no, 25 weeks, not 25 days, 25 weeks, and it's either 6 or 5 days. I kind of lost count. But I know, I think my day is like every Thursday or whatever. So I'm almost 26 weeks pregnant. I'm having a boy. Okay. Here's my stomach. Here's stand up so y'all can see. That's my little Aiden. Okay, so what happened from the time when I met the father to how well, we all know how I got pregnant, and then to why he's not around anymore. Um, I first met the father online, and I mean, he was different than what he is now. I mean, back then he was just so full of light, and he was just everything to me back then. But now he was always just depressed, angry all the time, and he always ended up pissing me off. So, the past I was living with him for the past, what was it? I think it was 4 or 5 months that happened, and then I ended up getting pregnant. I believe around December, either December or late November, because I turned 6 months pregnant in May, and it is May, and I'm due in August, so August 10th, 2018 is his due date. Um, So yeah, I met him online and everything was going good until I started to see this other side of him. Like after a while, I just couldn't handle it. He's a schizophrenic, let's just say. I mean, he didn't hurt me, of course not. Hell no. He wouldn't dare touch me. I'm black. Do you see this? Anyways, he didn't hurt me or anything, but it's just I couldn't stand all the yelling and the anger problems, and wasn't having any he just wasn't having any fun with me. I mean, I can already see he wasn't happy with me after a while, I guess. And he always wanted me to mature. Like, okay, I haven't exactly matured, but usually people love my immature side. That's how I usually cheer them up. And yet, it's like nobody, and I mean nobody, has ever not liked my immature side but him. He severely hated it. I don't know, I guess because he was an older guy. I mean, he was 26, I'm 20, I'm turning 21 in September anyway. But, yeah, and I kept giving him chances to, like, redeem himself because we were going to have a child together. But I decided to leave because, number one, I did miss my family, and he lived, like, really far from them. And I was just kind of getting depressed at the same time. I wasn't happy with him. I I don't know. I just wasn't happy. I hated it. And then I also left because of Aiden, which is what I'm naming my son. His name is Aiden J. Johnson. I left because of I didn't want Aiden to be around him because I knew with his anger problems and he's a schizophrenic. I didn't want anything happening to Aiden. Um, I was scared that he was going to end up lashing out at him when he's crying and or keeping him up at night. And I didn't want that for him. So I left for the sake of Aiden. And yeah, I'm really glad to be back home. Because honestly, I was really depressed over there, and I'm kind of glad I got away from him before Aiden was born. Because if Aiden was born and I was still with him, I would have never been able to get away from him. But hopefully, I think because I see Aiden in the ultrasounds, I think he's gonna look more like me than his own dad anyway. I mean, I can already see his nose shaped and his eyes and his mouth and stuff, and I saw his ears. I believe. I mean, I think he has his ears because he has like tall, pointy ears. But but he's a strong one though. Honestly, I see him tomorrow for another ultrasound. My mom's coming with me. She's seeing Aiden for the first time in an ultrasound. Because usually I'm going by myself, but she wants to see Aiden and see how he's growing and everything. So that'll be a fun experience. When I came back home, they weren't proud of me because I had gotten pregnant. But honestly, what can they do about it? I mean, at first they were suggesting things like you should get an adoption. You're not really financially ready. You're not really ready to have a child. And I'm just like, this is not your child. This is my child. Okay, I kind of decide what I want to do, not what you want to do, not what you want me to do. I can't see myself giving Aiden up, anyways. Literally, I dream about him every single night, and I don't see myself without him. I can't. I mean, Aiden's my little ass kicker because he kicks me to death, but I love him. And it's gonna be too hard. It's too painful for me to give up my own child who I've been going through all this pain and carrying him for 9 months. I want to get rid of him? No. Like, I'm keeping my child. Plus, it's a way for me to actually be more alive and motivated to do things because before, honestly, I hated myself. That's kind of why I think I wanted to go live with him because with my ex because I hated myself. I hated how my life was, and I just wanted to escape from it all. That was really why I kind of went back with him. But I'm done with him now, and I'm a single mother. And I mean, my mom's going to help me out. Well, she's gonna help me out buying stuff like bassinet, a stroller, and a car seat, which I really appreciate. Because she said it's for like a baby shower gifts, but I just feel so bad because I don't really have any money myself. I mean, I'm going back to school on Monday, May 7th. So hopefully I'll get money like financial aid wise. And my mom's in the military, was in the military, so I'll be getting her benefits. And I'm really going back to school for Aiden because I want him to see that I got my degree and I graduated from high school. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how strong I am. And I want him to be motivated with me to do the same, to finish school, to get that degree, to get a good job. And that's what I want for my little boy. I want him to have a good future, not a painful one he probably would have had with his dad if I hadn't have left. I just didn't want anything happening to my son. That's all. Sorry. I just ate. Give me a second. Okay. Um, what's it like being pregnant? Boy, I tell you, first trimester was the worst I've ever felt. It was the worst pain. It was the worst vomiting. Well, honestly, I didn't vomit that much. I vomited like maybe about 4 times throughout the whole pregnancy so far. I mean, I don't know. I guess I can just, I don't know. Maybe it's just a boy thing. You don't vomit as much when you're having a boy as you do with a girl. I don't know. But I vomited only 4 times during first trimester. But the pain was so bad that there is just sometimes where I just cried and cried and cried. And then second trimester, which is what I'm in now, it's just so easy. All it is cramping and keeping you up late at night. I mean, as you can see, I think I do have bags under my eyes. I'm exhausted right now. I've been up since 2 a.m. Because I always have to go to the bathroom every hour. And then Aiden keeps moving around. He keeps kicking me. And I just can't go back to sleep because of it. And his kicks are pretty hard. I feel like Aiden has some strong legs, I can tell you that. Um, well, yeah, Aiden's my little bundle of joy. Oh, yeah. What I'm really worried about is, well, I'm not really worried about it. I'm just hoping for a good delivery and a good labor experience. Anyways, I want to do a documentary of Aiden's life. So when this little booker comes out, he will be with me on YouTube videos so you guys can see what Aiden's like and you guys can see me as a mommy. Alright, well, looks like the surprise my phone didn't go out yet. This phone sucks. It's Metro PCS. Um, anyways, I'm ready to go because I'm exhausted and I'm just so tired. I just thought that maybe I wanted you guys were worried why I wasn't making YouTube videos anymore. Even though I know like y'all don't really, well, I wouldn't say y'all don't care, but I don't know if y'all like me or not. So I've been getting hateful comments, good comments at the same time. So, but it doesn't matter with me. It is what it is. My lips are just ashy. Either that or I don't know what's on it. Sorry, guys. Alright. Well, this is Death Queen signing off. Oh, shoot. Um, I'm supposed to be getting my first disc tomorrow, guys. The disc of Aiden being inside me. I'm at Texas Children's Hospital, and they give you, and this is only my second time going, because I'm also at Center for Women's Health seeing another doctor. But I have gestational diabetes, so that's why they want me to go to Texas Children's just to monitor myself and tell me what food I can and cannot eat. And boy, I tell you, it is hard as hell for me because I just want all these foods and I'm craving, but I can't have it because my blood sugar's gonna end up going up, and then Aiden's gonna be ended up being at risk because of it. And so I've been eating salads, fruits, and all that good old stuff. But I'm sorry, I'm half awake as you can see. Like I said, I've been up since 2 a.m. this morning. My voice is probably like, I don't know, tired like. But anyways, I hope you like me with short hair. I had to get it cut. I really love it when I have short hair. I don't have to do shit with it. But yeah. I'll be back on it maybe tomorrow. We don't really have a DVD disc in our laptops. Well, I'm not. I don't have one. I'm using my brother's. But I think Trey, who is my brother, y'all know him. He's been on YouTube a couple times. Um, Trey, his new laptop that he has at his mom's house, I think that has a DVD disc with it. Oh no, maybe it doesn't. Oh, it's a Chromebook. I'll have to look at it because I really do want to update that disc so y'all can see Aiden inside me and see what he's doing. Because I'm telling you, if this boy is not active tomorrow, I'm going to be so mad at him. I swear to y'all, he hates being looked at in the camera, in the ultrasound. He never wants to show his face. He's always hiding, or he's always turning it away. And then I'm like, you kick me every time you go home when you want to move around. Every single time. He just kicked me now. He's moving around. But you don't want to do this every time I go to the doctor. I did get this good picture of him though. It was when I went to open for an ultrasound. I go to all these different doctors. And it was pretty cool because I saw Aiden turning. He turned towards the camera and he looked right at it. And we got like that really great shot. And he was smiling too. I was like, oh, my little baby smiling at me. I mean, it made it look like he was looking at me. So, all right, guys. Sorry, I put a little longer than usual, but I'm gonna try to let y'all capture, see if he'll move around. Hold on. No, no, you want. Sorry for all the stretch marks. It came from pregnancy. Oh wait, you might actually be down there. Oops. The device. Hold on. You want to move? Aiden. Oh, but you moved everybody. Aiden. Come on, Snowdowns. Move again. Kick me. Smile for camera. Alright, see what I tell you. He doesn't want to do anything. Anyways, signing off. See y'all tomorrow to see how my ultrasound went. Definitely signing off. Now, how do you get out of here?